Hello, I'm one of the Straw Hat Pirates. Oh, yes, I am. It's been a while since I made a video, and I thought it might be a good idea. As I woke up earlier, I was having a dream in which I was at a sea organisation base. It wasn't actually Saint Hill, but it was very Saint Hill like. And I was talking to the people there, and what I was trying to get them to do was to stop using Scientology terminology and to get them to find the normal human definition for the Scientology words. It's not a new idea, but Scientologists and recovering Scientologists have to stop using the language, because the language is part of what gets you in there. Just an example, for example, don't get in calm with people. Instead, talk to them. ARC, it's a bit more tricky because your ARC is 3 letters, but it's an entire concept. But you can sum it up in sort of empathy and understanding. Affinity also works, but of course affinity is the A in ARC, so you get further complication. In fact, affinity, reality, and communication, all as words with separate meanings, become one in ARC, which is meant to equate to understanding. But in Scientology, understanding simply means towing the party line and doing what you're told. So I'm going to go off a Tampa Bay Times list of commonly used or Scientology words, phrases, and give my own interpretation of them very briefly. Auditing, they say it's processing. They also call it counseling. What it actually does is it's brainwashing and hypnosis. They'll tell you it's not hypnosis, but that's the way of hiding the fact that it is hypnosis. Clever, huh? To blow means simply to escape. Conditions, that's another thing. That's just one word, but it's a whole subject. If you get conditions, you're being punished or disciplined. There's no other way to look at it. Conditions are meant to be formulas that you apply in your life to improve it. I have never ever had any success in applying conditions, and Scientology certainly doesn't, because if it did, it would be doing great, and it's not. So, counterintention is simply who doesn't agree with what your gang or your gang leader wants. To dead agent it can be to tell the truth about someone, but usually it's to lie about them. Disconnection. This is where someone becomes completely an emotionless twat towards people who love and care about them. Not good. A knowledge report is simply snitching, we used to call it. Now, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing to snitch. Like if someone is a dangerous criminal, snitching is quite justified. But in Scientology, people have written knowledge reports on other people for the most ridiculous reasons. And of course, what they do with them is they keep them, and then they show them to people 40-something years later. Oh, yes. Oh, they sure do. So, basically, if you're out ethics, it either means that you think for yourself or you're not towing the party line. Overts and withholds are simply like you write up your transgressions, basically. So basically, they're getting you to confess, but they're actually getting blackmail material from you, So there you go again. Ethics particle. Did I mention ethics particle? If you're an ethics particle, it just simply means that you're a person who doesn't agree with what everybody else agrees with, which brings me nicely onto like reality. In Scientology, reality is like agreement. In real life, reality is like the state of things as they actually exist, as opposed to an idealistic or notional idea of them. So not Scientology then. So, nearly done. An SP is a special person, rather super person actually, and it's someone who's realised that Scientology is a scam. The whole track, imagination. And a WOG is someone who hasn't discovered Scientology, or just an ordinary human being. I think once you've been a Scientologist, though, you can never be a WOG again. You have to be an SP if you've left. WOGs obviously can become XPs too. So maybe being in the SP club's the best of all worlds. Who knows? But anyway, I just thought I'd just do this on a Tuesday morning for the crack, for the fun of it, and I shall make more videos as time goes on because I like making videos. Thank you for listening. Bye.